First of all, I want to welcome everybody to the ceremony for Nevin Hahn. After this, it'll be a roast that when we're talking about him. But before we want to start out, to make sure that he doesn't leave, we would like to have him go through the oath of office given by, it's going to be sworn in by one of our attorneys, Prot.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Nevin Hahn,
I, Nevin Hahn,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution and laws
that I will support the Constitution and laws
of the United States of America,
of the United States of America,
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the State of Illinois,
of the State of Illinois,
that I will become familiar with
that I will become familiar with
and be obedient to the policies,
and be obedient to the policies,
rules, regulations, and orders
rules, regulations, and orders
of Bensenville Fire Protection District Number 2,
of Bensenville Fire Protection District Number 2,
and that I will faithfully serve Bensenville Fire Protection District Number 2
and that I will faithfully serve Bensenville Fire Protection District Number 2
in the discharge of my duties as a firefighter paramedic
in the discharge of my duties as a firefighter paramedic
to the best of my knowledge and ability.
to the best of my knowledge and ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just push it straight in. He'll be fine.
There we go. Thank you.
Congratulations, Jay.
Thank you.
Larry, does anybody from your shift want to say anything first?
Congratulations, Nevin.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
I've known Nevin for a few years longer than he was here with us, and it's glad to see him make his probation. I pretty much knew the first day you came with us that you were going to make it. You've been an ambitious and a hardworking guy, and it's a pleasure to have you on shift, Nevin.
Thank you. I really
Okay.
appreciate that.
It's really a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Nevin, now to the at heart. Here's your probationary manual. As we were going through, there happened to be one spot in here, but we let it go. So congratulations. Okay, now in addition to that, I take great pleasure in telling you passed your trench operations. You needed a 35, and you made it with plenty of time, a 43, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, before you get your helmet, we've got to say a few things. For all of you, as you know, Nevin's been with us for, I think, about 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
Nevin's worked his way up. He's had some interesting ups, some real downs, but he proved himself. He came through with flying colors. At one time, Nevin thought of throwing it away and saying, the heck with it, but he stuck with it. This is a guy who's truly turned himself around. And when you look at, you're on your journey now, and when you think about it, the first part of your journey is to pass the test. You gave him enough money, it was in cash, you made it.
I didn't get any of that.
Then you got on probation. You went through everything, the psyche really passed. It was questionable, no, he came in. He made it off his probation, level 2. Next thing you got into the part is you've got till your 7th year when you're vested. Then you go to the next part is going to be at your 20th year, then you can retire. Now you got to stay for the next 30 years, welcome to the next 29. And what we got to challenge you with is to be faster than Lieutenant Johnson is. If you can be after 30 years as fast as this guy,
He's pretty fast.
he's very fast. That's going to be your benchmark. But you truly have come a long way. It gives me a great pleasure to give you your helmet.
Thank you very much.
Thirsty?
Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
wanted one of these for a while.
Now this is the time when you talk.
If you don't mind, I'd like to say a couple of things. First of all, I'd like to thank my family very much for supporting me and sticking next to me through this horrible deal. It was a long time. And thank you guys very much. I really appreciate it. Another thing I'd like to say, I really appreciate all you guys on shift when I had that bad leg injury, and it was unsure whether I was going to come out of that deal with a good leg or not. And I heard a lot of you guys stood up and said, hey, let's take Nevin on, I'll work shifts for him, we'll hang in there for him, and you guys know who you are, and I'll tell you what, that holds a special place in my heart, and I'll never forget that for the rest of my life. Because, you know, I wanted this job really, really bad. I wanted it ever since I was a contract medic here. The first 5 minutes I walked in the door, I wanted to be a full-time fireman for the Bensenville Fire Protection District. And I'm really lucky that I'm with a really good group of people, and I'm deeply honored. This is my dream department, and I'm on it. And thank you very much, everyone, for hanging in there for me. And so thank you very much, guys.
Mom or Dad, you want to say anything? You've had to put up with him all these years. Now you're quiet.
We are very, very happy for Jay, and we're very, Nevin, sorry, that was my name. Very happy for Nevin, we're very proud of him. And I know this is, you know, what he's really wanted, and has worked hard for it, and we know he'll do an excellent job, and we're very excited for him. So congratulations, Nevin.
Thank you.
And we appreciate all the help that you guys give him to where he's at.
God knows I needed it.